Hello, everybody. How are you doing, guys? Great to see you all. Again, this is Teacher Dude, and for today, we will continue with our discussion for Unit 2 at school, Part 3. Okay, so are you ready to learn and listen? Yes, we are. Great to hear that, okay? So let's start. So we will start with the vocabulary. Let's learn a new word for today, right? Okay, and this is the first word. Okay, what is the meaning of the word recommendation? Again, recommendation. So the meaning is a suggestion or proposal as to the best course of action. Again, recommendation is a suggestion or proposal as to the best course of action. So this is an example of recommendation. Take a look at the photo here. Okay. So if you can see in the photo, there is a doctor and there is a patient, and the doctor recommends her to eat healthy food to stay healthy and strong. Okay, so if you give important details or information to the person, you try to recommend something for the benefit of that person, then that is the meaning of the word. Okay, so recommendation. Next word is, how about the word advice? What is the meaning? Advice is an opinion that someone offers you about what you should do or how you should act in a particular situation. Again, advice, it is an opinion that someone offers you about what you should do or how you should act in a particular situation. Take a look at the photo, and this is the example of an advice. Okay, so there is a person talking to another person and giving some pieces of advice on what the person should do. So you try to give your idea, you try to share your opinion to that person, what is best for that person. So that is the meaning of the word advice. Okay? Next word is obligation. What is the meaning of the word obligation? It is an act or course of action to which a person is morally or legally bound, a duty or commitment. That's the other term for obligation. It is considered a duty or commitment. So meaning it's your responsibility, right? You can take a look at the photo, an example of obligation. Okay, like for example, you must do your homework. So it is your obligation to do your homework. Or you must listen to the teacher. So that is your obligation or your responsibility at school. Okay, so it is your duty, it is your responsibility, and it is your commitment to do the right thing. That is the meaning of the word obligation. Okay, good. Let's continue. How about expectation? What is the meaning? Expectation is a strong belief that something will happen or be the case in the future. Again, expectation is a strong belief that something will happen or be the case in the future. Take a look at the photo, and this is an example of expectation. Okay, you try to believe in yourself that in the future you will become successful, you will become a great person, or you will succeed in your aspirations. So that is your expectation. It is your belief in the coming days. Okay, so don't forget the word expectation. a strong belief. Okay? Let's continue. So for today, our main topic is how to use the word should and shouldn't. Again, today we will differentiate what is the meaning of should and shouldn't and how to use it properly, okay? So let's start with the word should. So it is considered as a modal verb. Should is considered as a modal verb. It is used to make recommendations or give advice. And it can also be used to express obligation as well as expectation. So we have learned these words, right? So again, should is a modal verb and it is used to make recommendation or give advice. And it can also be used to express obligation as well as expectation. Okay? So when we use should in a sentence, it gives the meaning of it's a good idea. Remember this. When we use the word should in a sentence, it gives the meaning of it's a good idea. Okay? And this is the rule when you use the word should. So when you formulate a sentence, subject plus should plus the base verb. This is how you formulate the sentence. This is the rule. Remember this one. Subject plus the word should plus the base verb. Okay? Example. Okay, take a look at this example. You should drink water every day. It's a form of recommendation, right? Again, you should drink water every day. You is considered as a subject followed by the word should, and the base verb is drink. You should drink water every day. It's a form of recommendation, right? Another example is, he should study for the test tomorrow. Giving advice. That is an example for giving advice. He is the subject plus followed by the word should, and then the base verb is study. He should study for the test tomorrow. That's giving advice. Okay, another example. I should buy a gift for the teacher. I should buy a gift for the teacher. I is the subject followed by the word should, and buy is the verb or the base verb. I should buy a gift for the teacher. So it's an type of obligation, an example of obligation. Okay? So this is how you use the word should in a sentence. It can be a recommendation. It can be when you give advice or an obligation. And this is an examples, okay? Don't forget the rule, subject plus the word should plus the verb, okay? And then the last example, they should be here by now. It's an expectation, right? An example of expectation. They is the subject followed by the word should. Be is the base verb. They should be here by now. An example of expectation. Okay? And remember this. Should something that a good or positive idea. Okay, so remember if you use the word should, it is something that is a good and positive idea. Okay? Take a look at the photo here. How will we construct the sentence? By looking at the photo. So you can say here, children should eat fruits every day. Okay? Children is the subject, followed by the word should. It is the verb. Children should eat fruits every day. Okay? So it's a recommendation, a type of recommendation. Children should eat fruits every day to stay healthy and strong, right? So it is a good and a positive idea. So this is how you formulate a sentence using the word should, okay? On the other hand, how about the word shouldn't or should not? So shouldn't or should not puts the sentence in a negative form. Okay? So it's a negative form. Not recommending something, not advising something, or not expecting something. So we need to use the word should not or shouldn't if we are not going to recommend something, or if we are not going to advise something, or not expecting something. Okay, so it's a negative sentence. It's not a good idea, right? It's a negative idea. Okay, it's not a good idea, and this is the rule. Same with the word should, right? So it should be start with subject plus the word shouldn't plus the base verb. So this is how you construct a sentence using shouldn't. Subject followed by the word shouldn't followed by the base verb. Examples. You shouldn't watch a lot of TV. You shouldn't watch a lot of TV. You is the subject followed by the word shouldn't, then watch is the verb. So this is an example of recommendation or not giving recommendation or advice. You shouldn't watch a lot of TV because it's not good for your health, right? Or you can say, she should not buy that old car. It's an example of recommendation or advice. We can say she should not or shouldn't buy that old car. She is the subject, should not, followed by the verb buy. Okay? So it's a recommendation or advice. Because if you buy an old car, it will not last longer, right? Another example is, he shouldn't arrive in Bangkok until tomorrow. An example of expectation. He is the subject, followed by the word shouldn't. Arrive is the verb. He shouldn't arrive in Bangkok until tomorrow. Okay, an example of expectation. Okay, so it's not a good idea if you use the word shouldn't. Okay, that's how you do it, right? That's the difference between should and shouldn't. Okay, remember this one, class. Shouldn't, something that is a bad or a negative idea. Okay, so the exact opposite of the word should. Take a look at the photo here. Okay, so how will we construct the sentence by looking at the photo? So this is not a good idea, right? If you eat a lot of fast food, it's not healthy and it's not good for your health, right? So you can say children shouldn't eat junk food every day. Okay, you can say children shouldn't or should not eat junk food every day because it is bad for your health. Okay? So this is how you construct the sentence using the word shouldn't. Okay, so you know now the difference between should and shouldn't. So let's go now to our examples, okay? So look at the photo here. So you would answer the word should or shouldn't, right? So this is the photo. This is Mark and he has a stomach ache. So meaning he is experiencing an abdominal upset or stomach upset. He's not feeling good. Okay? So this is the first sentence. He should or shouldn't eat candies every day. What is your answer? You can choose should or shouldn't. The correct answer for number 1 is he shouldn't eat candies today because Mark has a stomach ache. Okay? He shouldn't eat candies today. So shouldn't is the correct answer. How about for number 2? Take a look at this one. What is your answer? He should or shouldn't take medicine? What is your answer? Correct. The answer is should. He should take medicine to feel better. So it's a good idea. So we need to use the word should. He should take medicine to get better. Another example for number 3. How about this one? He should or shouldn't visit the doctor? What is your answer? The correct answer for number 3 is should. It's a good idea. He should visit the doctor, right? Because the doctor will give him a medicine, okay, to cure his illness. So that is how you use the word should or shouldn't. Okay? He shouldn't eat candies today. He should take medicine. He should visit the doctor. Okay? Another example. Want some more? Take a look at this one. Take a look at the photo here. Okay? This is Maggie. She has a broken leg. Okay? Maggie has a broken leg. Okay? So meaning she is sick, right? The first example is this one. She should or shouldn't rest at home. What is your answer? Yes, anybody? The correct answer here is should. It's a good idea. She should rest at home to feel better, right? Because Maggie is sick. She should rest at home, right? So it's a good idea. How about the next example? She should or shouldn't jump in the park. What do you think? Should or shouldn't? The correct answer is, anybody? Remember, Maggie has a broken leg. Yes, correct. The answer is shouldn't. She shouldn't jump in the park. It's not a good idea. It's not recommended because she has a broken leg, right? She shouldn't jump in the park. Next example, how about this one? What is your answer? She should or shouldn't play soccer? What is your answer here? Yes, the correct answer is shouldn't. She shouldn't play soccer because Maggie has a broken leg. She cannot play. She cannot kick the ball, right? So the answer is shouldn't. She shouldn't play soccer. Okay? So this is how you answer. She should rest at home. She shouldn't jump in the park. And she shouldn't play soccer. Okay? That's how you do it. Great job, everyone. So let's continue. How about this one? Look at the photo here. These are Alex and Wanda. Okay? It's raining outside. That is the situation. This is Alex and this is Wanda. And it's raining outside today. Example number one, they should or shouldn't play today. They should or shouldn't play outside today. What is your answer? Remember, it's raining. The correct answer here is yes, correct. They shouldn't play outside today because it is raining. Okay, it's not a good idea to play outside. Another example, how about this one? They should or shouldn't drink something hot. What is your answer here? Remember, it's raining outside and it's cold. So you should recommend a hot drink, right? It's a good idea. So you can say should. They should drink something hot or something warm because it's raining and it's cold. So to warm your body, you have to drink something hot. Okay? Another example. They should or shouldn't wear a raincoat if they go outside. What is your answer here? The correct answer is yes, it's correct. Should. They should wear a raincoat if they go outside because it's raining. It's their own protection from not getting wet. They should wear a raincoat. So it's a good idea. Okay? So that's how you use should and shouldn't, right? They shouldn't play outside today. They should drink something hot. They should wear a raincoat if they go out. So that's how you answer, okay? Good job, everyone. Let's continue with more examples. How about this photo? Okay? Look at the photo here. This is Serena. She has homework, okay? She is busy doing her homework. First example, she should or shouldn't play with her smartphone now. What is your answer? The correct answer is shouldn't, right? She shouldn't play with her smartphone now because she is doing her homework. She must focus on her homework, right? So she shouldn't play her phone. That's the answer. Yes, for number two, how about this one? She should or shouldn't hurry up and finish. What is your answer? Anybody? The correct answer here is should. She should hurry up and finish, right? Because she needs to sleep, okay, to wake up in the morning and to go to school. So she should hurry up and finish her homework. And the last example is this one. She should or shouldn't ask for help. What is your answer? The correct answer is shouldn't. She shouldn't ask for help. So you have to do your homework, okay? So you have to do it on your own to learn. She shouldn't ask for help. But in other cases, if you don't know how to do it, you can ask your parents. But as much as possible, for you to learn, you shouldn't ask for help, right? So she shouldn't play with her smartphone. She should hurry up and finish, and she shouldn't ask for help. So that is how you answer, using should and shouldn't, okay? Great job, everyone. Now let's continue with our conversation, okay? Are you all ready? That's good to hear. Let's start. So for the information of everyone, so this is how you formulate a statement and a question using should and shouldn't. So let's start with the statement. In making a statement, as I said a while ago, subject plus the word should and shouldn't plus the verb. For example, these are the subjects. I, you, he, she, it, we, and they. These are the subjects. Followed by should or should not. And followed by the verb, go home, right? So for example, I should go home. Or you can say, you should go home. We should go home. Or they should go home. Or you can say, I shouldn't go home. Or you can say, you shouldn't go home. And the like, okay? That's how you formulate a statement or of a sentence. Remember the formula or the rule, subject plus should or shouldn't plus the verb or the base verb. In formulating a question, so this is how you do it. Should plus the subject plus the verb. So you have to reverse the should and the subject. So it should be the first one followed by the subject. Like for example, in this question, should plus the subject I, you, he, she, it, we, and they plus the verb. Example, should I go home? Should you go home? And the like. So that's how you construct a question using should or shouldn't. Okay? So this is how you formulate the question again. Okay? So should or shouldn't must be the first one, followed by the subject, then followed by the base form of the verb. Okay? Should I buy a travel book? Or you can say, shouldn't I buy a travel book? So that's how you formulate a question. Okay? So that is the basic rule. Okay? Don't forget. So let's continue with the conversation. This is now the question. Look at the photo here. Analyze the photo. Okay? So what is the question now? The question goes like this. Should I take my vitamins every day? Should I take my vitamins every day? So how will you reply to the question? So you can say, yes, you should. Okay, should I take my vitamins every day? So you can answer or reply, yes, you should. That's how you answer the question. Okay? Another example. How about this one? Take a look at the photo first and analyze the photo. Okay. So this is the question here, no? This is the statement rather. I'm exhausted, meaning I am tired. So how will you answer? Okay, so what will you advise to your friend if she will say or state that I am exhausted? So you can say you should go to bed and take a rest. You should go to bed and rest. That's how you answer to the statement. Okay, so your friend tells you, I'm exhausted, I'm tired. How will you answer? You should go to bed and rest. So that is how you answer, by giving your advice to your friend, right? Because she is exhausted. She must rest. Another example. This is the statement now. Sarah, this is Sarah, and she says that I feel ill or I am sick, right? So what will be your advice? How will you reply to Sarah? So this is how you do it. Okay, look at the photo. So what will you advise her or recommend to her? You can say, you should go to the doctor. You should go to the doctor. Again, Sarah states that or tells you that I feel ill or I am sick. So what will be your advice to Sarah? So you can say to her, you should go to the doctor or you should see a doctor. That's how you answer the statement rather, okay? Okay, great job everyone. So let's continue with our conversation. How about this one? Look at the photo. This is Jane and she said that I really don't like her. I really don't like her. So what will be your reply to this statement? Okay, so this is how you reply. You should not mind her. Okay, you should not mind her. So that is your reply to her statement. You should not mind her. That's your advice. Okay, I really don't like her. So you can say you should not mind her or you shouldn't mind her. Okay? So that's how you answer. That's how you do it. Okay? Another example is, look at the photo here. Okay, analyze the photo. And this is the question now. Should I study my lesson or should I study my lesson? How will you reply to the question? So this is how you reply. You can say, yes, you should study your lesson. Or you can answer, yes, you should. Okay, that's how you answer to the question. If you agree to the statement or to the question, okay? Because it's a good idea, you have to say, yes, you should. Okay, it's a positive answer. Another example, how about this one? Look at the photo here. Okay, analyze the photo. What is the question now? So this is, should I go copy your homework? So they are cheating, right? The other students are cheating. Should I go copy your homework? What will be your answer? So copying your homework is not a good idea, right? So it's not a good idea. So what will you advise? So you can say, no, you shouldn't, or no, you should not copy the homework. Again, should I go copy your homework? You can say, no, you shouldn't, because it's cheating, right? No, you should not, or no, you shouldn't. That is how you answer. Okay? Great job, everyone. So let's continue now with the practice of what we have learned. Okay? Are you all ready? Let's continue. Choose the correct answer. It's a multiple choice. So you're going to choose which one is the best answer on how to reply to the question or to the statement. Okay? The first question is, or the statement rather, I am very hungry. I am very hungry. What will you advise to the person? A, yes, you should. B, you should eat your food. Or letter C, I don't care. What is your answer to the statement, I am very hungry? Anybody? The correct answer here is letter. Yes, you're right. It's letter B. You should eat your food. I am very hungry. So you can say, or you can give advice to her or him, you should eat your food. That's how you say it, right? Let's continue. Question number 2 or statement number 2. What should I do to get high grades? What should I do to get a high grades? A, you should cheat. Or B, you should rest and sleep. Or letter C, you should study hard and listen to your teachers. Again, what should I do to get high grades? What will be your answer? Anyone from the group? The correct answer here is letter. Yes, correct. It's letter C. You should study hard and listen to your teachers. What should I do to get high grades? This is how you reply. You should study hard and listen to your teacher. It's giving advice, right? Or recommendation to get high grades. You should study and listen to your teacher. It's a good idea, okay? Let's continue for number 3. How about this one? This is the statement. I am very sleepy. So how will you reply to the statement? A, yes, you should. Or B, you should eat your food. Or letter C, you should go to bed and sleep. What is your answer? I am very sleepy. What is your reply to the statement? What will you advise or recommend to the person? The correct answer is letter. Yes, correct. It's letter C. You should go to bed and sleep. I am very sleepy. You should go to bed and sleep. That is how you reply to this statement. It's giving advice or recommendation. It's a good idea. Okay? Okay, let's continue. Number 4. How about this one? What should I do to become healthy and strong? What should I do to become healthy and strong? What will be your reply to the question? A, you should eat a lot of sweets. Or B, you should rest and sleep and have a balanced diet. Or letter C, you should study hard and listen to your teachers. What is your answer here? Anybody? The correct answer for number 4 is letter. Yes, correct. It's letter B. You should rest and sleep and have a balanced diet. What should I do to become healthy and strong? This is how you give advice or give recommendation to the person. You should rest and sleep and have a balanced diet. It's a good idea, right? So that is the answer. Very good, everyone. Doing great. Next example, how about for number 5? This is the statement. I am not feeling well today. I am not feeling well today. How will you reply to the statement? A, yes, you should. Or B, you should eat your food. Or letter C, you should go to the clinic. So how will you reply to the statement, I am not feeling well today? What is your answer? The correct answer for number 5 is letter. How will you recommend? What will you recommend rather? And what will you advise to your friend? Yes, the correct answer is letter C. You should go to the clinic and see a doctor or see a nurse, right? I am not feeling well today. So you can answer, you should go to the clinic. It's a good idea. It's a positive idea, right? Very good. And this is the last example, number 6. How about this one? What should I do to avoid COVID infection? What should I do to avoid COVID infection? A, you should eat a lot. B, you should stay at home and wear face mask if you go out. Or letter C, you can say, you should go out and talk to people. What is the best way or the best recommendation that you should give to the person? What should I do to avoid COVID infection? What is your answer here? Anyone? Yes, the correct answer for number 6 is letter B. You should stay at home and wear face masks if you go out. That is the answer. What should I do to avoid COVID infection? You should stay at home and wear face masks if you go out. So that is the best advice that you can give to the person. It's a positive idea or a good idea, right? So that is how you do it, right? So thank you everyone for listening. So I hope you learned something from today's discussion. I see you all next time. Bye everyone. Take good care.